Hi there people, how's it going? This is Cross the Rubicon, speaking from New Zealand. I'm just going to speak briefly about the old country, back home in the UK. And I still keep abreast of what's happening. I haven't made a video for a couple of weeks. I'm making them a lot less nowadays, because sometimes it just climbs into your head, the insanity, the madness of the world. But the latest insanity, two things I'm going to talk about. On the 7th of October last month, terrorists from Hamas crossed over from Gaza into Israel proper. Now, I don't want to talk about the politics of the division of the country or what should be done about it or whatever. I've not spoke about it on video, but regardless. Apparently 1,200 people were murdered in cold blood in their homes, unarmed, by these Hamas terrorists. Many people were taken hostages. One of those hostages was a young girl called Emily Hand. She was then 8 years old. Emily Hand is Israeli Irish. 8 years old. She turned 9, I think, just a couple of weeks ago, or a week or so ago. Yesterday she was released by the Hamas slaughtering, should I say the Hamas slaughtering? The Hamas terrorists who slaughtered all them people and took the hostages. The Irish Prime Minister, Varadka, has said publicly on Twitter, or X, I think they call it now, that Emily Hand was lost and now she's found. Emily Hand was not lost and she wasn't found. She was kidnapped among a frenzy of slaughter by Hamas, ISIS-type terrorists. She was kidnapped and she was handed back yesterday. But the Irish Prime Minister, ever so woke and politically correct, or not wanting to offend certain communities, went and said she was lost and now she's found. I think he should be gone. He should be gone by the morning. It's a disgrace. A national disgrace to Ireland, a national disgrace to the British Isles, a global national disgrace. But he's exactly what these globalists who rule the world, WEF, and whoever's above them, want in power. Thank God for Geert Wilders in Holland the last few days, but that's another story. My second subject. Yesterday, T.mmy R.bins.n in the UK was arrested at a march against anti-Semitism. Now, it's been reported in the UK media, including GB News, far-right activist arrested at a march against anti-Semitism. Now, I know for a fact that T.mmy R.bins.n is pro-Israel, so stands to reason he's pro-Jewish, and apparently he's far-right. You could call him a neo-Nazi, well, many would, but is he? He was there as a citizen journalist, and he's very, very good at what he does. But let's face it, T.mmy R.bins.n is the most persecuted man in the British Isles. He was arrested for no good reason, arm up his back, handcuffed by many, many police. It's all on YouTube if you want to watch it. Just have a look. Just plug it into YouTube and you'll see it. Funny enough, I did notice some of the arresting police officers were Cheshire police. Cheshire is a long way from London. It's not my part of the world, it's just over the border. But why was he arrested? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Public humiliation. He was in support of these Jewish people who are being intimidated, not only by a certain community, but the far left and the woke, the super woke. Now, I'm not going to say where I stand on it because this video is not about that. But what I do know is what is happening to T.mmy R.bins.n is wrong. It's just wrong. And what the media say and how the media report it and what they call him, the man is terribly maligned by politicians, media, and nearly every journalist in the UK. Maybe a little bit like I am in New Zealand, but I'm not going to compare myself to T.mmy. See, in every nation across the Western world, especially, we are governed by weaklings, quislings, who have been corrupted and who have not been elected but selected by multi-billion-dollar corporations and a small cabal of mostly men who are worth billions, who have corrupted our politics, corrupted our electoral systems, our elections, and our media to attack and vilify anybody who says anything against what they believe. And they believe, well, I believe what they believe is that there's just too many of us on the planet. And, well, and these people want to cause such disruption in all nations, especially Western nations. As to bring in a dystopian nightmare for us all. I'm watching what I say here because it sounds ridiculous, but something's seriously wrong in the world. But people are waking up, and people are in a panic. These people, these cabal of multi-billionaire predator class psychopaths. So there you go. Emily Hand, the Israeli-Irish 9-year-old, is back with a family after being found, after being lost and found, according to the Irish Prime Minister, when she was kidnapped by terrorists and then released. And T.mmy R.bins.n, well, just another public arrest by a huge amount of police for doing nothing, really, only just being somewhere that they don't want him to be. And politicians from up on high have given the order to pull him in for anything, and who knows, possibly put him in jail, where that jail's full of people who hate his guts and would rather see him not breathe anymore. Okay, that's my video. Hopefully I made sense there, but there you go, it's been a while. Okay, this is Cross Rubicon. Hopefully all the kidnapped victims are released soon. from Gaza, and hopefully T.mmy Robinson is released without charge. And hopefully all these gutless cowards and super woke globalist people who've been selected, not elected, into power right across the Western world will all fall, be brought down at some stage, and they will never see the light of day ever again. Okay, this is Cross the Rubicon. Please like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, share this video everywhere. If you want to buy me a coffee, leave the details below. I'll leave the details below, and you can. Okay, see you later.